like Jack, hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now. Cool, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Everybody eating this a party, 1 o'clock of time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Yeah, you in the league, but you ain't hooping.
First quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
Stafford here, coming off his pick six. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he's got daylight. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Allen.
Cam Akers is here.
Here we go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Burrow will throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on, an old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. 7th play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Hard throw, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The Bengals at 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Burrow on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it, right?
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the counter, this is Akers. And he'll work down inside the 45. This defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford to the right side.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to Mixon on second down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. First down. Here's Burrow. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They got 29 yards that time. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Back to throw. Stafford. Man open. It's Kupp. He's got it.
And he's going to have a Rams 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. Touchdown, L.A.
Cooper Kupp 38 yards. And the Rams have got it back to within a score.
Personal foul. Fucking Stafford. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And back with a touchdown at 21-14. So now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Bulldozes past him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Burrow looking to pass. And he fires one that's intercepted. There he goes right side. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. After the pick six, here's Burrow again. He will find his man Chase complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And this is caught inside the 5. 36 yards on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
They'll go again here with Akers.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
This one
Puts it on the carpet. It's out, and the Bengals grab it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown.
McPherson on for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
And the Rams now coming out on the field.
And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
From the 29, Stafford
Complete. Jefferson to target.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
On the give, this is Akers.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
109 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They'll run on and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys. But you and I both know it's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Going right back to Akers.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer than it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space for it to curl in.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Burrow will throw. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. We've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come on 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 73 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
An option handoff here to Mixon.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds. And
now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing is Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it.
Here we go.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Mixon is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Mixon again. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Now it's Burrow. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, LA. Van Jefferson. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to end up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And this is incomplete. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On 1st and 10, Stafford. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Here's Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
To the sideline, and he's got it. Down, yes, Elijah. That'll be a first down. Stafford now to throw.
Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays.
Touchdown, Rams!
Cooper Kupp
with his second TD of the game. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Burrow.
Open man is Denzel Mims.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. From 17 yards out.
And the Bengals are closing in on a third straight win as they...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so